All right, let's cut to it. You're not getting hired because you sound like everyone else, all right? I want to fight fire. I want to help people. I want to be a part of EMS. I want to work 10 days a month. I want to be a part of a union. I want the benefits. Yes, those are all things you have to say, okay? But what you're lacking is your why. The why, the reason you decided I'm going to give up everything and sacrifice everything and spend all of my time trying to get hired by the fire department. And everybody's why is different, okay? To give you an example, my why, when I sat in my interview board, my why was that I spent time in the military. And I told the board, the guy to my left in the foxhole, that's my best bud, man. I would do anything for him. And the guy in the right, to my right in the foxhole, I couldn't stand him. I didn't like him. But guess what? I would still do anything for him because that was my brother. And that was my why of why I wanted to come into the fire department. I wanted to be a part of the family. I wanted to be a part of the camaraderie. But that was truly my deciding factor of why I dedicated 100% of my time and sacrificed everything to be on the fire department. And I've heard lots of different whys over the years. One of my good friends, his why was him and his brother were dirt biking out in the desert, and his brother crashed and got totally screwed up. And he had to ride out and get the fire department and come back, and they had to airlift him out of the desert. And he said watching that fire crew work on his brother like a tight-knit unit changed his life forever. And that was his reason why he wanted to be a firefighter. Okay? Another buddy of mine, his dad was an alcoholic. His mother was a drug addict. And his mother ended up in the hospital with a seizure because of the amount of drugs she did. And he was in the hospital with his mom, and he was crying, and he was just depressed. And this firefighter put his hand on his shoulder and said, "Hey, kid, it's going to be okay, man. Keep pushing forward." And that changed his whole life. That changed his perspective on everything that he was trying for in life. And he said in that moment right there, that is why he wanted to become a firefighter. So, yes, go into your interview. Tell everybody, yes, I want to fight fire. Yes, I want to help people. I want to be a part of the union. Blah, 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 blah. But that is not your why. Your why is that moment that everything changed. Okay? And you have one. Everybody has a why. Because to get on this job, you have to sacrifice so much and to give so much. Everybody that wears that blue shirt has sacrificed so much just to get in the door. And there's one defining moment that made you decide, I'm going to do this, all right? So you got to do some soul searching. You got to sit down and you got to look past through your life and figure out what are the moments that defined me. What are the moments that pushed me in this direction of going into this career, okay? And that's your golden nugget why. So you have to go find your golden nugget. And when you go into that interview panel and you sit before them, you have to tell them your golden nugget. And that is what separates you from everyone else. Because don't forget, you all look the same and you sound the same. So you have to separate yourself from everyone else, okay? So, I'm Brandon from Next Gen Firefighter. Go to my YouTube channel, subscribe, learn, dominate, and I'll see you guys soon. Cleveland!